today we are in another video, and I'm going to show you Chocolate Mocha's dog. Here it is. Okay, so I am going to be telling a story from my past life. Okay, so I was driving the car with my dad once. Then two guys, one in a black suit, one in the right, one in a kind of tannish suit. The guy in black suit weirdly asked my dad, "Do you have a dog?" Then my dad said no. Then we drove off. I was confused. Me and my siblings were confused. Then I thought, what's up? I said something wrong. Then the guy in kind of a tanning suit said, "Put your hands up." Then he didn't. Then my dad just drove away. Then there was this guy with a brown suit, and he asked my dad to get out of the car and lock the doors. Then he said, "What do you like to do for fun?" And then they kept on talking, and they were having a good chat. But then saw a wolf in the forest. It was like a forest nearby. Saw a wolf there. And then after that guy, when they were still talking. Then the black guy came. The guy in the black suit came, and he pushed the brown dude, and he's like, and my dad and the guy in the brown suit was like, "Hey, why'd you do that?" And then the guy in the black suit said, "What are you gonna do about it?" Pointing the gun at the brown dude. Then my dad ran in the car. And then he called the police. And he called the cops. Then the guy was still there. My dad was keeping an eye on him. And then he's like, "Don't you dare do anything." Then my dad said, "Okay, I won't." Then he was like, "Okay, should I hang up? Not sure what to do." Then my dad thought, "No, I can't give up. I can't give up like this." Then half an hour later, the cops got on him. And then my dad said, "Hey, I was having a chat with this dude, and then this guy came. He pushed him on the ground, and then he pointed the gun at him. And he had a criminal record. And he has a criminal record." And he's like,
I'm not cooking for you. You had your dinner.
Where are you? Somewhere in Maple. I know it was in Maple. Somewhere in Maple. And then they came. They found them. Then he went to jail. Then the guy went to jail. And then the craziest thing happened. So what happened was, the police officer wanted my dad to go to the prison. And then my dad drove there. Then he wanted to ask questions. Then he said, well, he just pointed the gun at him. I think he had a criminal record. Then he didn't have a criminal record. And then my dad got arrested. But he didn't go to jail. He said, "Don't lie on the phone anymore, or else you'd go to prison." And that's my story.